Listen, chat, I understand. I'm way behind on Diablo. I haven't even touched my PS4 to get anywhere with Death Stranding. But we're beating this. We're beating this today, and I don't just mean my dick. No, not that. You know what? We ain't beating the Gooner allegations, so a few jokes ain't gonna do nothing. Rand already knows. Everybody already knows. We're playing the Summer Slam WWE whatever stuff for Zenless Zone Zero.
This sea breeze feels so
This is
refreshing.
okay. This is Gooner bait. I understand,
This sunny.
but
As long as you keep smiling.
look, I already have like 200 hours in this game. I'm already way past whatever could be considered sunk cost. See, look, 100%. It wasn't just me. This used to be a serious game. Please understand.
That's the one giving the massage, not me.
Okay, I'm not fooling anybody. Let's keep
How
going.
should I put this? I just wanted to say thanks, you know? The breeze is picking up a little. Wanna scoot a bit closer? Belle, thanks for sticking around and spending this summer with us at the resort.
So, you didn't get this resort just to have fun, did you? It's for Alice, right?
So you noticed, huh? Well, after everything that's happened, she's been kind of down lately. I thought bringing her to the beach, letting her take a break from all the real-world stress, might help ease her worries, at least a little.
But what about you? I want to see you drop the tough act and give us a real, honest smile for once.
Thanks for caring about me, too. But don't worry. Right now, I'm enjoying the most ordinary, yet most beautiful summer vacation. Belle, you might just be the best spooky story I've stumbled upon this summer.
Oh, what an honor. Should I expect myself to show up on Spook Shack's Internet page next?
Let me think. Nah, better not. That'd be way too embarrassing.
Alright, sorry about that, chat. That was my attorney, Robert Steen, Shekel Nose Goblin, whatever. He said, what the hell are you doing playing this Gooner trash? Get back to Diablo 4. And I told him, no, I can't. It's what the chat wants. I'm doing this for you, chat. It pains me. It pains me to play this Gooner trash, but I do it for you. I'm still holding by the commitment that this used to be a serious game and not just Peach Beach Splash. But hey, you know what? If Synthetic Man can do it, so can I. He sold out. He already played Peach Beach, Senran Kagura, so I can do this. And who the hell are you to judge? Even in the Gooner minigames, there's still too much text. It's just non-stop wave of text. I don't know what the Chinese were thinking about this. Why is there so much reading?
I understand your concern, but I assure you, what you're just...
Therese, what's going on?
Alice, there's a group of troublemakers who've been causing a scene, scaring away all the visitors.
Hey, what's up? Ann Lee's 1671.
Y'all saw that, right? Whoa, whoa, whoa.
I just started this up.
I was just a creepy portrait of a woman that moves? Oh yeah, yeah. It was this super.
I already finished up all the story content from this last night.
Dead woman on it, and she moved.
It's free,
Then she just
but like this is like near the very end of the game. I already beat all of the story content, and this is the extra stuff.
Y'all should stay away from this haunted place.
You always have to catch up on all the extra stuff because you get the maximum upgrade equipment.
Are you two done with your little
Otherwise, you got to do dailies all the time. I mean, you got to do dailies regardless, but you can get this stuff extra on top of it.
Has surveillance cameras all over, including right in front of the window display where you two were standing. Let's check the footage and see for ourselves if it's really haunted. Accusing us of being haunted is no small matter. If the surveillance footage proves there's nothing out of the ordinary,
Are you threatening me? Who's to say?
Thankfully, there's nothing like missable in any of these things. So like, I think Genshin had something like that where you had missable events. The only thing missable in this are characters that you can get, but those are all based on like those gacha mechanics, and that's the gacha. There's like two different gachas in this: getting the characters themselves and their specific W engines, which is like their weapon.
Quick to jump to
Keep your mouth.
anyway, let's check the security footage first. If these two customers still have any objections about what's on camera, we can ask public security to come sort this out.
Like I said, your footage can't be trusted. What part don't you get? Keep playing games with me, and you're gonna regret it.
These guys got caught gooning. Don't get caught.
Dear guests.
Well, don't goon in the first place, but don't get caught either.
Got some meds right here. And if that can't fix your problems, resorting to violence won't either.
Violence? I didn't.
Just like he said, we're all here to relax and have a good time. No matter what kind of dispute you have, violence isn't the answer.
Yeah, but I don't get that many chats. So far, you're the only one.
That said,
Usually, I just get like 1 or 2 people watching.
guests did report something unusual.
I've been playing regardless, but
Let's not
I just like
forget there were rumors
I just stream because it's not much extra effort.
Lewis, shouldn't
Unless you're talking about the game chats, where then not really.
Three Gates Corp?
This is literally like the 9th or 10th storyline, and they're none of them are continuous. So where one story ends, the other does not begin. It just it can be completely removed from the last one. And then after you get to like the 3rd or 4th story, that's completely incongruent with anything else that's been going on in the game. You kind of get tired of what the storyline is. And there's so much text, there's so much dialogue, and it literally goes nowhere.
You planted those rumors right after.
So like the first storyline, that's the one where you get the original 3 characters, and okay, it's kind of, it's fine. It's like thieves and they're stealing stuff. Yeah, I try to stream like every day, or at least whenever I have time. So like the first story was like thieves. They steal a box, and then the government's after them, or the police are after them, and you're working with the thieves to try to get this thing. And your guys are like, by running away from the police, you get trapped in the dungeon, and that explains all the stuff about where all the demons come from or whatever, and then you gotta fight them all off. And then you go through that story, and you find out like the government's super corrupt, and you save a bunch of lives, and now you're the heroes. And then the next story after that, it's like, okay, you take off from those guys, and you're working with this building crew. And the building crew's doing stuff, and they're trying to find like some corporate espionage things, and like someone gets murdered. And it's like, okay, cool, but because you're still going off with that last group a little bit. And you're more associated with the road, like the construction company, but you at least have like some connection to the first team, because they're taking a job with this. And then you figure out that thing, and you fight the boss, and then the 3rd story comes in, and I think it was the maid thing. It's like a kind of a horror element thing, and that one was completely separate. And it's like, oh, okay, so it's like, what happened to all the other people I just helped out? I guess they're still in the background. But then you solve that problem, and then you go over, and it's like, now you're working for the police, but you're also at the same time doing a 2nd story with the rat girl, who's like a thief. And then all of it doesn't, like, nothing matches up with what just happened. You're doing a completely different story, and it's like, oh, that's cool, I guess. And then you beat that story, and then after that, it's, I want to say you're working with the military. And it's like, okay, cool, because now you're working with like the top class guys, and that's pretty neat. And then no, you like every person that you've met up to now is not noted at all, except for the final boss, where everyone comes back together. It's like, hey, we're remember us? We're back here to help you. We're in this together to fight this guy. Except it's all just one long cutscene. And then that was when the original story ended, or chapter 1 ended, and now it's on chapter 2. And now you're in China, or what's supposed to be China, I guess. And now you got like the new girl and the Hong Kong like kung fu guys, and they're all like, yeah, we're gonna fight all the bad guys too. What happened to all the other people that you met up to now? Who cares? And yeah. So all the characters that you're seeing right now are with the event, and none of them were in the game at all or ever noted up to now. Stop my thing. It's like that joke about Freerin. Like, why is Freerin doing Beyblade in an advertisement? I don't know, but it sells it makes money. Why are you in China and there's some big titty lady that's doing magic spells, shaking her tits around? It makes money. I completely lost any focus about like any kind of story elements that are in this game. But hey, you know what? There's a raccoon lady in beach outfit, and I guess that's something. This is the Peach Beach Splash thing that like Synthetic Man was playing, except it's just a mini game instead of a whole thing. This game steals so many different concepts from different games, but they do it pretty well, so it's kind of funny. They have Super Mario Odyssey in the little levels where you play as the little rabbit robot guys, and you got to find coins and do stuff like in just a Super Mario Galaxy level. And then from that, they expanded and made it into Fall Guys, and so you did competition like up to 10-person. It's literally Fall Guys. So if you played Fall Guys, it's like that, or Tumbling Friends, which is the offshoot that somehow beat the original. So they probably, I think they literally stole this off of Center and Kagura Peach Beach Splash from the PS3. Because why not? You're doing a summer event, then why not? Because it's funny because they were talking about the summer outfits for the main character. Those were released like the first thing to get people hyped up for the game. But it's funny because the game originally was not a Gooner game. It was actually supposed to be taken pretty seriously, especially with the animations that were present in the game. I was even pretty impressed with some of the early stuff. At least one ammo clip required. Oh, so you just select it now. Didn't count. Oh, crap. That counted. I pressed the same button. There are still like pretty tough modes in this, like the tower that they just added with this update. It's a, I have to do it, everything. It's like a limited time tower where you gotta climb 50 floors, or at least I see 50 floors so far. It might be all the way to 100. And that one, it really quickly goes up to the level cap. To, well, I mean, you can only level up to level 60, but the enemies can go all the way up to level 70 so far, and possibly even higher later on. But right now I see the level that I capped out at 70 for enemies, and it is a pain in the ass. And I'm only at floor 15 or 20, so I've got like 30 more to go. I should have used a line gun.
Gotta reload. Not over yet.
So far I've been playing this, Diablo 4, Death Stranding. I don't think I've streamed XCOM yet, but I do play XCOM. Yeah, I gotta do line gun. Up to now, I've done all of the Hideo Kojima games, or actually all of the Metal Gear Solid games. Up to, I did 1, 2, 3, and everything leading up to 5, but I haven't done 5. Instead of 5, I did like a cop-out and went to Survive because I didn't have the platinum for Survive, and I literally did the 200+ hour platinum on Survive, and that was awful. I never want to do that again. It was a fun game for the storyline, for the main idea. Like, the game's fine. The game's solid on its face. Like, once you beat the story, there's literally nothing to do. It's the exact same thing. You're playing the same matches over and over and over again, but you're doing it like, I want to say 100 to like 150 times the exact same matches, and it's just so awful. I streamed like some of them, but I had to only do like 2 matches a day because that's what you get the XP bonus for. I messed it up. I got the wrong ammo type. I wanted the line gun. Specifically even said I wanted the line gun. But Survive, it was fun. It was fun in the beginning when it was actually a survival game, and you're really struggling for water and food. It's actually like as the name implies, survive. You gotta survive. So you're hunting for food. You're trying to build shelter, and you're trying to build all this stuff all at the same time. And you're fighting the clock. You're fighting the enemies. You're trying to keep all your gear. But after you beat the story, all that stuff goes away. You have plenty of supplies. You know exactly where to go, and it stops being a survival game, and it just becomes get as many resources as you can. And here is the primary devised method of getting those resources. Problem with Survive though is that video game donkey, he really kind of did the game that game a disservice because he front-ended all of his stuff, and it's not a bad game all in all, but the endgame content just isn't there. They didn't think it out all the way, which I mean, obviously because they're just making it off of MGS, MGS 5. It was just based off like the engine because they invested so much into the engine that they needed like some sort of return. Ah, crap. Stuff came up. Be right back. Probably like in 30 minutes to an hour. Some stuff came up that I gotta take care of.